So, welcome back. Again, I am back to practice my communication and English speaking skills. So, basically, in this video, I will discuss about some of the biggest news, trending news in the world that is going on. Okay. So, most of the news which are related to India, and definitely, if something is happen in a geopolitical world, it definitely impact each and every country because we do businesses to with countries. Okay, so if something is happening on United States of America, so it does not mean that it will not impact India. Definitely it will impact India because we are doing business with them. Okay, so the biggest news is that, first of all, as you already know, that Russia and Ukraine war is going on. Because of this, European Union has put a 18th sanction on Russia. 18th sanction on Russia. So because of this, basically Europe has said that if any country do business with Russia, they will face 100% tariff. Or if they basically buy Russian oil or Russian gas, so they will have to pay 100% tariff. So India import lot of oil from Russia. So it's a biggest caution that if India will not import oil from Russia, then what will happen? Because if we import oil from OPEC nation or Arab nations, so the prices of the oil is little expensive compared to Russia because Russia provided us oil on a very discounting rate. Okay, so it has a biggest question, and petroleum minister has already said in an interview that it will definitely not impact too much India because we have find out lot of other countries which will we will purchase oil from those countries. So if the minister is very confident about it, definitely we don't need to think about it and do not take any burden actually. So, but the question comes in a mind that if Russia oil will not come in a market, in the world market because of the Europe sanction, then how the price will be at the same as right now or before the sanction? Because if, let's take an example, if the basically total world oil producing nation produce around 100 million ton of oil, and if Russian oil has been excluded from that, and for example Russia contribute around 13 million ton of oil, then definitely there is a lack of supply, and the demand of the oil will be the same. So as the economics suggest that if there is a large in demand and supply is less, so definitely the prices will increase. But if the other countries come in a picture and they produce the oil and they contribute in behalf of the Russia, then definitely the price will not increase. So this is the biggest news actually. The second biggest news is that China has started building a dam on Brahmaputra river, and it is the world largest dam in the whole world, and the cost of the dam is around $167 billion. Because of this dam, India can face a lot of problem, and India has a lot of tension. New Delhi is thinking about it. It's not only New Delhi, Bangladesh is also thinking about it because the Brahmaputra river starts from Tibet and it comes from the Tibet to northeastern state of India, Arunachal Pradesh and Assam, and then it goes to the Bangladesh. So this water of Brahmaputra river is used by three countries: China, India and Bangladesh. And if China build a dam, then they has the control on the water. And you know, water is very important for any countries for doing a business, and the society and the villages from where nearby the Brahmaputra river, they face lot of problem. So if China can utilize this as a weapon, definitely they can utilize Brahmaputra river water as a weapon. Either they have to hold all the water, or they can do just store the lot of water and then just open the gate, and then there will be lot of water and flood in the area. So basically China can create problem in two way: by giving water by not giving a water. First, by not giving a water, as I already told you, I'm practicing communication, so it's good that I'm doing a mistake, because when you do practice you have to make a mistake, so don't take it seriously. First of all, they can not give the water and they can give lot of water, so both of the things can create a problem for the India and also the Bangladesh. And India has talked with the Chinese government, and Bangladesh is also negotiating, but I don't think so China will agree. And definitely if India will come in a picture, they have to agree, because India is the world biggest market, and if China will not would agree with us, so definitely they has to pay a price in some another way. So this is the actually second news. The third news is that I actually am not sure about it, but I have heard somewhere that recently the Kawad Yatra is going on, okay, and lot of people going Haridwar for having for taking the water from Haridwar. And the water, because it's a Bhagwan's God save festivals, so people do this, but most of the people are misusing this thing. Actually they are looting the shops and and fighting with the shopkeeper and in a market. So this is the actually news, but I'm not sure, I have heard somewhere, so I thought let's share with you guys. The third news is that China, about the China again. Third news is about the China, because China, I don't know, but China is doing something that capture the world attention. So what China has done with India, they has done a three thing actually. Recently I have heard the news that China has stopped the rare earth minerals which are required to manufacture earpod. Basically Foxconn is a manufacturing company for Apple. Okay, basically they produce iPhone and earpods. So what Foxconn is import a rare earth mineral which are required to make a earpod. They has imported that from China, but China has stopped exporting that rare earth mineral which are very important to manufacturing electronic product and also in automobile. So China has stopped rare earth minerals. Because of this, Indian automobile industry, EV industry and electronic industry has get impacted. First thing. And the second thing is China has done, China has also stopped exporting specialty fertilizer. And you know fertilizer is very important for agriculture sector. So China has done this thing, they also has stopped fertilization so that Indian agriculture sector get impacted. But we always find another way. It's not, we are not totally dependent on China. If China will not give us fertilizer, the New Delhi has find out another ways. They has imported fertilizer some another countries from Africa or North or East America. So South America, sorry. So we have finded the solution. We are also thinking to find the solution of rare earth minerals. So we are thinking to basically start manufacturing and also finding the another solution. But it will take actually definitely time. It will around take 2 to 3 years. This thing actually take time, because starting a mine and setting up a manufacturing plant for rare earth mineral, it knows a cup of tea, so it take time, but definitely we will find out the solution. And the third thing China has done about the dam, which I already told you. Okay, yeah, this is the fourth news about it. And the fifth news, I told that recently the vice president of India has resigned. The reason of his resignation is that they said that I want to take care of my health, and health is my priority, because they are suffering from cardiologic disease, heart disease. So they has resigned. But in an speech in some another college, they said that I will retire in 2027, August 2027. But before that they has resigned. And the biggest question most of the opposition party is thinking that why they has resigned on the first day of monsoon session of parliament. If they want to resign, they can do the same things before the parliament session. So why they are waiting for the parliament session? So this is a question that everybody getting in their mind. But it is his choice. Whenever the guy wants to resign, they can. You cannot control the guy to when to resign and how to resign. Okay, so this is all about this big news. let's come to the topic that why I am here. I am here to practice my communication and English speaking skills. From the last 2 weeks, I was I was actually not practicing at all. The reason of this is that because if you want to practice, you need basically a room, okay, to practice. And to create a content, you always need a room, because without having a private room, you cannot create a content, and creating a content is important. So you have to have a private room, but if you don't have, you cannot do so. Because of this reason, I was not able to create a content actually. This is the reason why I was not uploading the video, and also I was gone for at least 2 weeks, and I'm sorry for that. But I have decided that in this year I have to improve my communication and English speaking skills. And the only way from where I can improve my English speaking skills, by just speaking, because end of the day you have to speak. Without speaking, you cannot be a good speaker actually. So if you want to be a great leader, and if you want to be a great speaker, so you have to relate with the audience, first thing. And second thing is that you have to be a great public speaker. And to become a great in public speaking and English speaking, it's all about practice. The more you do, the perfect you become. So it's all about that. So this is actually the reason of I was not uploading the video, but I will try. Actually, recording a video is not that much difficult. The main time is to took in the editing, and sometimes also you will get irritated of not uploading not uploading content on social media, because if you are creating the content, so you have to upload. Without editing, it's look little dull. And if you are creating content, you have to upload on social media. That is what my opinion, I think. And it's not about that I am only doing this. I have a lot of tasks to do actually. But I have decided that this year I will definitely give this year, and definitely half of the year has come to an end around July the 7th month. Only 5 months is left. So I have decided that this year I have to become great public speaker and communicator, and also definitely English speaking, because English is very important. And I already told you in many videos that if you want to work in any industry, your English is you must know how to speak in English, and the communication must be very great, and it will help you professionally actually. Lot of things that will create hurdle, but because of your communication and negotiation skills and English speaking skills, you can overcome from those things. So I would suggest that read as much as you can, speak as much as you can. So I think English speaking is not only about speaking, it includes 3 steps. First thing, reading is important. So I would suggest that read English newspaper. I definitely read. I read Economics Time on a daily basis, so that I thought let's read. So I read Economics Time on a daily basis, and I also speak on a daily basis. Try to speak actually, but sometimes I not actually. So sorry for that. That I am telling speak daily, because it's all about practice. Okay. And the third thing is that if you are consuming a content, try to consume content in English, because when you listen in English, speak in English, read in English, definitely the thoughts and the sentences come in your mind in English. So it's all about practice. This is all about this. And yeah, so we will end this video here, and I will meet in the next video. Till then, have a nice day. Bye bye.